Hey, so today I'll be talking about one of the films that I have watched recently, and it's Blade Runner 2049. Now, I haven't really watched the original one, so yeah, don't expect any low recaps on this episode. But yeah, I've actually never heard of this movie when it actually launched, but still, yeah, it's only because of the recent news about Ryan Gosling that I actually came to know about this movie. So, going into this movie, I wasn't really expecting much since it was very famous because of the meme. So, yeah, let's go into things that I really liked about the movie. So, first thing was the atmosphere and the environment that the films actually projects to the audience. This is probably one of the best things about this movie. So, after actually watching the movie, uh, the only things that I actually still remember is the amazing environments they have set up. I don't know how they do it, but it's really amazing. The lighting is actually picture perfect. The cinematography and filmography is amazing. The second thing that I really like about this movie is probably the various characters, so they have their own personality. They're pretty cool actually. Ryan Gosling is amazing. I mean, everyone knows him by the name I Wanna Be Him, and it shows why. But yeah, other characters are pretty bold. They're pretty good, and yeah, everyone has their own little story, and it's actually pretty cute. And one thing that I don't know whether it's related to this movie or not, or people actually remember this movie for it or not, that is music. I really actually like the soundtrack. It wasn't some Hans Zimmer shit, but it was pretty good. I think that it was up to mark and it really suited the movie well. It didn't take the center stage, but it did a pretty good job of being in the background. Now, there is not a lot I hate about this movie, but one thing that I really don't like about this movie is probably pacing. I think that they were setting up these different plots a bit too longer. When action really happens in this movie, it's fucking amazing. Like it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, it's amazing. The sound is perfect. The action scenes are it really pumps you up. But the only thing is, it doesn't happen a lot. It only happens like 3 or 4 times in the movie, and yeah, that's a bummer. And one thing that I really don't understand about this movie is probably the unnecessary female scenes that I've seen. They're not intimate scenes because they don't actually show it, so that's actually good. But yeah, you have these two female characters. One's like a virtual Google assistant, and the other is a real girl. And there's this scene where they're eating in front of, I don't know, a whorehouse, but yeah, I don't understand, why are they eating in front of it? And then these women approach him and he rejects all of them in front of their whole house. And then suddenly in the movie, she just comes in and is able to seduce him in front of his Google Assistant, making the Google Assistant a cup. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they added the virtual woman to display how lonely the character is, but I think that if he was able to reject them in front of their business, then I don't think that she'd suddenly just come out into his home and be able to seduce them. Uh, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to me. I think that they could have done it better. So yeah, that's what I like about this movie. Not, I will try to watch the first movie again in a couple of weeks, and then yeah, if things changes about this movie, then I'll come back to the studio and update it. So yeah.